So, Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors is currently on trial for a serious amounts of accusations and allegations allegedly for domestic violence for his previous girlfriend or maybe fiance, Grace Jabari. Grace Jabari says that Jonathan Majors brutally beat her. He beat her because he wanted her to be the replica of Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama, allegedly. Allegedly, she was getting blows to the head, punched in the face, swung around the room. He was just tossing her all around, choking her, just, beating her up, using her as a target of aggression for his shortcomings because she caught him cheating on her. She found out about a new relationship that he was having, and she decided to question him about it, and he went into rage and brutally beat her, allegedly. Allegedly, Jonathan Majors is one of the, one of these actors that, I admired. I really liked him in Lovecraft Country, and he's been doing other films with Marvel, and, he's been picked and chosen for a lot of roles, with his, in his era. He's doing well. But now everything is put on hold because they want to know what happened with the DV case and the sexual assault and the physical violence going on with him and his fiance or his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari. Even though, a lot of black women feel like because she's white, she's complaining. No, this is not a black and white thing. This is a woman thing. You know what I mean? This is a woman thing about a woman that was allegedly abused by Jonathan Majors. Instead of him coming clean to her and let her know that, he had other supply that he wanted to deal with, he got caught. You got caught. You were wrong. Instead of him apologizing, he just was starting to beat her up. And she said that she was packing her bags and headed out that door and went home. And she had her hair stuck behind her ears. And she realized when she was crackling her hair and pulling it behind her ears, it was dry blood from Jonathan Majors beating her up. Okay? So, Megan Good was drawn into his third dimension, and he went and started, love bombing, gaslighting Megan Good. So now, Megan Good is fresh out of her divorce. She's still trying to find her way after leaving Franklin. Even though I feel like, they could have made it if they decided to try to, make it work. I think they would have been, made some beautiful babies, some twins, anything. But she's with Jonathan Majors now. And just so happened she got drawn into his third dimension. Okay? And she's going to trial with him right now, fighting, helping him, giving him support to find out what's going on with his case. And as she sat there to find out what was going on at the trial, she was left emotionless, speechless to hear about Jonathan Majors allegedly beating up his girlfriend, Grace Jabari. Even though allegedly Jonathan Majors is taking a high road, is denying the fact that he was an abusive monster to her. He never was violent with her. He never was, under the, spotlight of trying to, physically assault his girlfriend. He doesn't have any anger issues. He doesn't have any violent issues. He is a stand-up kind of guy. But as the trial continues to go on, they're finding out that Jonathan Majors is a monster. He is violent. He likes to unleash uncontrollable rage. And there's other people around him that's saying that, this guy's a sociopath. I'm telling you. What she's saying, Grace Jabari, she is making her allegations, but she is accurate about what she's saying. If she's telling you that this man abused her and she was being also subject to his rage because of the fact that she caught him cheating. And even before that, he unleashed anger and violence on her in different phases of their relationship. But this time around, it truly got physical because you caught him cheating. How many times have you caught your partner cheating and he unleashed uncontrollable rage and violence and got angry with you because he was caught? You're caught cheating. You got caught red-handed. I found out all the dirt you've been doing behind my back. I found out about your other supply. I found out that you are not faithful to me. Because they want to keep both of you in their triangulation rotation. This is their plan for you. So now Megan, she's walking into this relationship and she's just like, she doesn't know how to tell him, like, you know what, I'm going to bow out gracefully and I'm going to walk away. She needs to know that she's got to understand that you're going in this with your eyes open. And who's to say he won't do it to her? We hope that Megan Good makes a good decision to walk away and say, you know what, I'm sorry, Jonathan Majors, but I cannot continue on with this relationship. You and I are not compatible. I see that you have some unhealed issues that you need to address and deal with. You may need to take anger management. You may need to go to therapy. You may need to go see a psychiatrist. You may need to be diagnosed and be on paperwork for being a sociopath and work on your issues. No. She's still walking that walk with him, walking that walk of his third dimension. This is what I'm saying. When you're in their third dimension, everything about it is nothing but darkness. You're getting drawn in and pulled into their third dimension. Well, let's hope Megan Good decides to walk away. I know she wants to be the person to support the black man and, be there for him or whatever the case may be. But we're not looking at him as a person. Look at his actions, not about his race. Look at his what she's saying to you. She's trying to tell you, in other words, man, this man beat me up. He was abusive to me. And I'm telling you, this is a red flag. He's not a good person. We hope that Megan Good uses that advice and she decides to cut her ties, because he had to get another source of supply. He can't fight this battle alone by himself. He needs someone to walk that walk with him, walk that walk of darkness with him, walk that walk to the third dimension. And they draw in the empaths. Megan Good is the empath. She's trying to support him, but at the same time, she's left emotionless. She's in shock. She's left with unspoken words and speechless. And a little part of her should be afraid. It should be a little concerned about his actions. Of course, he's a good actor, but at the same time, his career is going to be on hold for a while because of the fact that he is going to be judged by his actions or what he did. And even if his girlfriend is white, it's like at this point, it's like, hey, it is what it is. They said that we wasn't good enough to be with them. And when they go out and go outside these relationships with other interracial relationships, they think that these women are not going to take notice until it's too late. And we've been telling other women from other races, like, yo, it's happened to us. And if it happens to us, it can happen to you. And a lot of them don't take witness to it, and they don't take the advice we're giving them or our experience. They want to find out for themselves. And when they find out for themselves, it's like, wow, I heard this before. They told me about this. Why didn't I listen? And they got to come back and tell their story. And they got to come back and they got to take you to court. And now they got to sue you. And now you're going to prison now. But we try to warn you that some of them a lot of them don't have the ability to go get help. They don't have the ability to go say, you know what, I need to go get the work done. I need to go get the psychiatric evaluation. I need to do mental health evaluations on myself every year. I need to go see a psychiatrist. I need to get therapy. I need to be able to cope with my issues and figure out how to deal with my anger. No, they go through life jumping one relationship after another relationship after another relationship, and they destroy their partners and they destroy themselves because love does not live in them. They don't have it in them. It's not in their heart because they are accepted in the third dimension. They're already living in darkness. In third dimension, there's no love there. It's only anger, violence, rage, hatred, cruelty. It's a monster. So we hope Megan Good, she walks away and she understands that this is something that she cannot help him with. He got to help himself. But she's walking that walk with him, going to trial, to each court case, to each court date with him in New York. And she's getting more details of this man. We just hope that she wakes up before it's too late. Sometimes it's okay to be single. Sometimes it's all right to heal by yourself. It's okay to not have a partner for a while, to kind of love yourself and get that inner work done inside of you. It takes a lifetime to heal. But don't let this warning, this red flag, don't ignore the red flags. Don't ignore the signs. Keep coming back, more to be revealed.